What's up, family? I don't know what the temperature is on this joint, but the one that I did before, I was kind of disappointed with because it wasn't that cold. But this one, this is it. This is what I was asking for. This is a cold plunge because I know this water is 50 degrees. I know it. I should keep that ice solid. Oh, don't cut the damn joint. Cut up the damn plastic joint. Alright, that's frigid. That's frigid air. It's always a good time for a dance break. This ice bath ain't about to play with you. I got one question. You think this cold water about to play with your naked ass? You think? If you think or if you feel like something gonna play with you, you're wrong. This is the truth. You got the truth, and then you got the stuff that you think and the stuff that you believe. The truth don't give a fuck about what you think, and the truth really don't care about what you believe. The truth remains the truth. Timer. I got a feeling this one's gonna be 5 minutes on the dot. Yep. Yep. Exhilarating. Exhilarating.
Finally happening. August has finally come to an end, and now before us stands the date September 1st, 2025. To many, this will appear to be just another ordinary day on the calendar. They will wake up, glance at their phones, rush to work, and carry on with their routines. But you are not like them. You are here in this very moment, because deep inside you already know today carries a different weight. You can sense it in the air, in the heaviness of your thoughts, and in the rhythm of your heartbeat. Something is shifting. The restless nights, the strange coincidences, the waves of emotion you have felt in recent days, none of these were accidents. They were preparations. They were signs guiding you to this threshold. Because September 1st is not just a date. It is a crossing point, a turning of the page, a silent gateway where unseen energies collide and reshape the path ahead. Today you are faced with a choice. Will you remain entangled in the cycles that no longer serve you, or will you step boldly into the unknown that has been calling your spirit? This is why today cannot be treated lightly. Every action you take, every word you speak, every thought you allow into your mind will carry a resonance far beyond what you imagine. Perhaps you have already noticed the signs. The sudden urge to distance yourself from someone close, an unusual dream that lingers in your mind, or a pull in your chest that tells you change is unavoidable. These are confirmations. They are whispers from the higher realms, reminding you that you are not lost, you are being directed. If you are hearing these words, it is not a coincidence. You were meant to. Your spirit is ready, and that is why on September 1st, you must be mindful of who you share the same space with. The energy exchanged in those moments can either accelerate your path forward or anchor you to what must be left behind. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because the most important revelation will come in the closing words. And if this is already awakening something deep within you, type 777 right now, a declaration to the universe that you are awake, aligned, and ready to walk this higher path. September has begun, and it began with power. Saturn is now retrograde, moving back into Pisces, and this is not something to take lightly. When Saturn retraces its steps, it does not bring comfort, it brings lessons. It forces us to revisit what we thought was finished, especially in the realms of emotion, relationships, and hidden truths. And Pisces, the sign of sensitivity, illusion, and deep feeling, makes this retrograde even more intense. Under this influence, your emotions may swing, your intuition may sharpen, and at the same time, illusions may cloud your judgment. This is the reason you must be cautious with the people around you right now. No one will tell you this truth openly, but it must be spoken in these days. Avoid being in the same room with those closest to you. Why? Because retrogrades stir what is hidden. They pull unresolved feelings to the surface. They expose the jealousy that has been quietly watching you, the resentment that someone has never dared to say, the envy that hides behind polite smiles. Even a loved one may unconsciously direct heavy energy toward you, and in the heightened atmosphere of September 1st, that energy clings more strongly than ever. Chosen ones, listen carefully. Do not look into the eyes of those whose hearts are not aligned with yours today. Even if they are family, even if they are dear friends, the unseen energy behind their gaze can pull you down. Retrogrades amplify this exchange, and what would normally be a passing mood can, today, become a spiritual weight that lasts far beyond this moment. Protect yourself, guard your soul. This is not about fear, it is about awareness. The universe is testing your boundaries. It is asking you, will you choose to protect your spirit, or will you carelessly open your field to energies that do not belong to you? The safest path today is solitude. Spend this day with yourself. Reflect, pray, write, meditate. Step outside and feel the wind. Connect with nature, but do not entangle your energy with others. Today is not the day for gatherings, not the day for deep conversations, not the day for sitting face to face with those who may secretly hold envy in their hearts. Remember, this Saturn retrograde in Pisces blurs what is real and what is illusion. Someone's words may sound supportive, but their energy may tell another story. Someone's smile may hide an unspoken heaviness. And if you share your space with them today, that hidden energy will bind itself to you. Do not let it. Chosen ones, you are being guided to see beyond appearances. Trust the unease you feel. If something inside you hesitates when you think of meeting someone today, honor that hesitation. If your body feels heavy at the thought of stepping into a certain room, listen to it. This is your higher self protecting you. Do not ignore it. So on this day, September 1st, keep your distance, guard your eyes, guard your heart, and guard your presence. Let this day be one of inner alignment. You are not alone in your solitude. You are walking with the universe, and the universe is shielding you from energies that could hold you back. The truth is simple. The less you entangle yourself with others today, the clearer your path will be tomorrow. And know this is only the beginning. Saturn's retrograde has only just started, and in the weeks ahead it will peel away illusions, reveal hidden truths, and reshape your relationships in ways you cannot yet imagine. But today, September 1st, is the opening of that journey, and how you choose to spend it will set the tone for everything that follows. Protect your spirit, walk gently, and remember you were warned, because you are chosen. The message does not end here. The deeper revelations are still to come. September has only just begun, and already the currents are stronger than most people realize. The retrograde of Saturn back into Pisces is not a detail to overlook, it is the very backdrop of the lessons we will face. Retrograde motion always brings the past to the surface. It calls us to review what has been left unresolved, to face the lessons we tried to skip. And in Pisces, this means the realms of emotion, dreams, illusions, and spiritual ties. Pisces dissolves boundaries. It makes us feel connected to others, sometimes so deeply that we cannot separate our energy from theirs. Under Saturn's retrograde, this connection can become a trap. What you absorb today may remain with you long after, shaping choices you did not intend to make. This is why, dear ones, you must guard yourself carefully now. Saturn in Pisces will expose the hidden currents between you and those closest to you. Perhaps you have felt it already, a strange heaviness in the room when a certain person enters, a fleeting glance from someone who smiles yet carries envy in their eyes, a tension in your chest when you sit too close to someone who claims to love you. These are not coincidences. These are the whispers of energy, and on September 1st, that energy is magnified beyond measure. No one will speak this truth to you openly, but you must hear it now. Being in the same room with someone close to you can be dangerous under this influence. The retrograde stirs jealousy, resentment, old wounds, and hidden emotions. It may cause even those you trust to unconsciously project their fears, doubts, and negativity onto you. And when your energy fields overlap in the same space, especially face to face, those projections can latch onto you. They may not even realize what they are doing, but the damage can be real. Chosen ones, this is why you must not take today lightly. Do not look too deeply into the eyes of those who carry unresolved feelings toward you. Do not expose your heart to the hidden weight of envy, no matter how subtle. On most days, such moments may pass like a shadow, but under Saturn retrograde in Pisces, those shadows cling. They weave into your aura, they distort your clarity, they shape the days that follow. Protect yourself by keeping your distance. This is not rejection, it is sacred preservation of your spirit. You may wonder, how can I know if someone carries such energy toward me? The truth is, your body already knows. Trust the signals. If you feel uneasy in someone's presence, honor that unease. If your stomach tightens when you think of meeting them, listen to that reaction. If you leave their company feeling drained, heavy, or confused, recognize it for what it is, a transfer of energy. These are not random moods, they are your spirit warning you of what your eyes cannot see. And so today, September 1st, the wisest choice you can make is solitude. Let this day be one of self-reflection, prayer, meditation, journaling, or quiet walks in nature. Let your thoughts settle without interference. Protect your eyes from locking onto those who might project envy. Protect your heart from conversations that may leave invisible wounds. Protect your body by stepping back from gatherings, visits, or meetings that are not absolutely necessary. For this one day, let your space be sacred. Do not feel guilt for creating this distance. Those who are not aligned with your growth will not understand, but your higher self does. To be alone on this day is not to be abandoned. It is to walk with the universe more closely. Your solitude is a shield, and within it you will find clarity. The spiritual messages are clear. September begins a cycle where illusions fall apart. People's true feelings will surface. What was hidden in the shadows will be revealed. Some relationships will show cracks you cannot ignore. Others may suddenly feel lighter, freer, more aligned. Saturn retrograde in Pisces demands discernment. It is no longer enough to trust words. You must feel energy. It is no longer enough to accept appearances. You must look beneath them. If you pay attention, you will see signs everywhere. You may notice unusual dreams that bring forgotten faces back to you. You may feel sudden bursts of emotion with no clear cause, sadness, anger, or joy rising from nowhere. You may hear your intuition speak louder, nudging you toward or away from people and places. These are signals of the retrograde. They are the universe's way of saying, look closer, pay attention, protect your path. And remember this, above all, your energy is precious. Not everyone deserves access to it. Not everyone who appears close truly supports your growth. Some hold onto you because your light unsettles them, because your progress reminds them of what they have not done, because your spirit awakens feelings they would rather keep buried. Their envy may be silent, their resentment unspoken, but their energy reveals it. And if you sit with them today, if you share space, you risk carrying that heaviness as your own. This is why the message is urgent. On September 1st, avoid being in the same room with those who do not lift you higher, even if they are family, even if they are friends, even if they are people you love. If your spirit hesitates, honor that hesitation. You are not rejecting them. You are protecting yourself. You are guarding the sacred path. You are meant to walk, chosen ones. The universe is aligning you for something greater. September has only begun, and already its lessons are strong. Saturn retrograde will stretch for months, pulling at your illusions, breaking apart false bonds, demanding honesty in your connections. But this first day, September 1st, is the seed. The choices you make today, the spaces you enter, the people you share your breath with, these will shape the weeks to come. So I say again, protect your energy, guard your room, let solitude be your sanctuary. Allow only those who truly love and align with you to share your space. And if you are not sure, then let this day be one of quiet reflection alone. Your spirit will thank you, and your future will be lighter because of it. And this is not the end. This is only the opening chapter of September's story. The signs will grow clearer, the revelations deeper, the choices sharper. But for now, remember, today is not ordinary. Today is sacred. Today is a test. Pass it by guarding your spirit. September 1st has arrived, and with it comes a weight unlike any other day this year. You can already feel it in the air, the subtle heaviness, the strange pull in your heart, the unexplainable tension around the people closest to you. This is not random. This is Saturn retrograde, pulling us back into Pisces, stirring what has been buried, exposing what has been hidden, and magnifying every unspoken emotion. Do not take this lightly. What you choose today, who you allow into your space today, the rooms you enter, and the eyes you meet, these choices carry consequences far beyond this single day. Think of the storms you have already faced in your life, every trial you thought would break you, and yet somehow you stood back up, every loss you thought would consume you, and yet here you are. None of it was meaningless. Each hardship was a rehearsal, teaching you resilience, shaping your character, stretching your faith. And now, September 1st magnifies that truth. This is not about asking whether challenges will come. They already have. This is about remembering that you survived them. That means you are stronger than you realize. That means you are ready for the test of this moment. And the test today is simple, yet few will recognize it. Will you protect your energy, or will you hand it over to those who are not aligned with you? Because retrogrades do not only stir your inner world, they stir the world around you. The people closest to you may feel restless, triggered, or unsettled. They may carry jealousy in their hearts, even if they never say it aloud. They may look at you with a smile on their lips, but envy in their eyes. And if you are not careful, if you sit in the same room and lock eyes with them, their energy will slip into your spirit. Today it will not simply pass through, it will remain. It will weigh you down. That is why the message is urgent. Avoid being in the same room with those who do not lift your soul higher. Chosen ones, do you understand? September 1st is not just another date. It is a mirror. It reflects what still holds you back, who still carries heaviness in your life, and what must be released if you are to move forward. Many will miss this. They will rush through the day, unaware of the currents flowing beneath the surface. But you are not here by accident. You are awake enough to notice the signs, to feel the shifts, to listen when your spirit says, step back, guard yourself, protect your space. This is not about fear. It is about wisdom. Just as a farmer knows not to plant seeds in poisoned soil, you must know not to plant your energy in toxic spaces. On September 1st, every interaction carries extra weight. A careless word can echo for weeks. A shared glance with the wrong person can drain your spirit for months. Do not underestimate this. The higher path requires restraint as much as it requires courage. Restraint not to force connections that are not ready. Restraint not to share your energy where it will not be honored. Restraint not to stay where your soul whispers that it is time to leave. And yet, courage is required too. Courage to walk alone when others demand your company. Courage to protect your space when people call you distant. Courage to trust that your solitude is not emptiness, but preparation. For this is the truth, so few will tell you. When God pulls you away from others, it is because He is working in you the most. The seasons of silence are the seasons of construction. The moments of loneliness are the moments of alignment. You are not being forgotten. You are being formed. So if you feel the sting of separation today, if you sense that you must withdraw from those around you, do not grieve, rejoice. Because solitude is not punishment, it is sacred positioning. The absence of others creates space for the presence of God. The quiet you fear is the canvas upon which your destiny is painted. The distance you are asked to create today is not rejection, it is divine protection. Look closely at your relationships. Saturn retrograde in Pisces is testing them all. Old wounds may resurface. Hidden truths may come to light. Tension may rise seemingly out of nowhere. Do not be surprised if those closest to you trigger emotions you thought were buried. This is not meant to destroy, it is meant to refine. Every bond will either be purified or released. Those who truly love you will emerge stronger from this test. Those who do not will fall away. Either way, you are being freed. Do not confuse this fire for cruelty. Gold placed in fire is not destroyed, it is purified. The flames burn away what does not belong. In the same way, the conflicts, the heaviness, the envy you may encounter now are flames. They do not exist to break you, but to reveal the truth, to show you who is truly aligned with your soul, and who is not. If you endure with patience, you will emerge lighter, clearer, and stronger. But endurance does not mean silence. Do not pretend all is well, when it is not. The higher path demands honesty. It demands authenticity. If your soul urges you to speak truth, speak it. If your spirit warns you to step back, obey it. Too many dim their light to make others comfortable. But you, chosen one, cannot do that. Not anymore. September 1st demands authenticity. It demands integrity, not just in public, but in private. Who are you when no one is watching? Who are you when you sit in silence with your own thoughts? That is the test of this day. And so I tell you again, avoid the rooms where envy lingers. Do not look too long into eyes that secretly resent your light. Protect yourself from subtle projections. Spend this day as much as you can in solitude. Walk outside and feel the air. Sit in silence and listen to your soul. Write down the truths that rise within you. Pray, reflect, meditate. Do anything that strengthens your inner connection, but do not entangle your spirit with those whose energy weighs you down. This is how you pass the test of September 1st. Not by striving, not by forcing, not by running to fix everything, but by protecting your presence, honoring your solitude, and trusting the process. For this day is a seed. What you choose now will echo into the weeks ahead. Plant wisely, guard carefully, and remember, the solitude you feel today is not empty. It is full of God's work on your behalf. So take heart, chosen ones. You are not being abandoned. You are being aligned. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected. You are not being broken. You are being built. September 1st is not here to destroy you. It is here to awaken you. Step carefully, guard your space, and trust the unseen hand that is shaping your path. And what of fear? What of the doubts that whisper in your mind at night, telling you that you are not ready, that you will fail, that you are not enough? Hear me clearly. Those voices are not prophecy. They are resistance. The closer you get to breakthrough, the louder the lies will scream. Their volume is proof of your progress. No one wastes energy attacking an empty vault. No thief breaks into a house with nothing valuable inside. The opposition you feel is confirmation that you carry something worth protecting, something the world needs, something that cannot be hidden much longer. This is why you must guard your energy on September 1st, like never before. Guard what you listen to. Guard who you allow near. Guard what you absorb into your spirit. Thus, not every conversation deserves your attention. Not every invitation deserves your yes. This season is one of discernment, knowing when to move and when to wait, when to speak and when to stay silent, when to embrace and when to release. Protection is not about fear, it is about wisdom. Chosen one, understand this truth. Your very presence carries a frequency.
L.
When you walk into a room, you shift the atmosphere. Some will feel comforted by your light, others will feel threatened by it, but none will remain unaffected. That is the cost of awakening. In a world still half asleep, you are a mirror to those still caught in cycles. Your existence is a reminder to those trying to forget, and while that makes others restless around you, it is also the very reason you are needed. Your light unsettles the shadows, and that is its purpose. So today, on September 1st, see yourself as both the seed and the flame. The seed buried in silence, waiting with patience, preparing for unseen growth, and the flame, burning bright, exposing lies, purifying what is false, guiding others in the dark. This is the duality of your calling. You are asked to carry both stillness and fire, both endurance and action, both humility and strength. This is why you are here now, reading these words. Because you were never meant to drift through this day unaware. You were meant to notice the currents, to feel the weight, to recognize the invitation. The shift is not in the calendar, it is in you. Every choice you make, every word you speak, every moment you hold yourself in alignment, is proof that you are already stepping into the higher path. And now, hear what almost no one will tell you. The higher timeline is not something you wait for, it is something you choose. Most live as though destiny is outside of them, as if life is happening to them instead of through them. They wait for breakthroughs like lucky accidents. They imagine blessings fall at random. But the hidden truth is this: the moment you decide fully with conviction to align with what is higher, the timeline shifts. Every word you speak, every thought you allow, every action you choose is a thread weaving the reality you step into. That is why September 1st is so crucial. It is not a day to wait for the universe to rescue you. It is a day to awaken and realize you are already co-creating with the divine. You are not powerless. You are not waiting for permission. You are not trapped. The hidden truth is this: you already hold the authority to walk into the higher path. But few will say this, because few believe it. And here lies the challenge. When you choose this path, not everyone around you will celebrate. Some will misunderstand. Some will resist. Some may even turn against you. Why? Because your growth exposes where they have chosen stagnation. Your elevation reminds them of the dreams they buried. Your courage highlights the fear they still serve. And so your path becomes uncomfortable for them. Do not mistake this for rejection. Think of it this way: every soul is given an invitation, but not every soul accepts. Many cling to old stories, to pain that feels safer than healing, to cycles that feel familiar even as they destroy. But you, chosen one, are here because you could never remain the same. The battles you've faced, the weight you've carried, the tests that seemed heavier for you than for others, these were not accidents. The struggle has been greater because your calling is greater. The weight of your storms has always been proof of the weight of your destiny. And here is another truth you must see clearly: the people closest to you will often become your greatest tests, not because they are your enemies, but because they are your mirrors. They reflect what is unhealed, what is unfinished, what you still need to confront within yourself. That is why the one closest to you can wound the deepest, trigger the most, or challenge you in ways no stranger ever could. This is not to destroy you. It is to sharpen you, to make you ready for what is coming. So what do you do when the pressure rises, when conflicts surface, when the people near